And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Brown will hit next. Right through there for a strike. One down, runners at second and third. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. One run's in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away. He's done it. The National League record is his. 45 straight games with a hit, and you have to wonder just how far he can take it.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd see anybody ever get close to this record, Boog. The consistency it takes is just unreal, and to not have one bad...
There goes the runner. This one in the dirt. And save! A close play at the plate, and that scores a run on the wild pitch. Runner goes again. Pitch inside. Throw. Save. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. One out and a runner at second as we play game one of this 4-game series. Runner on the move again. Oh, great stop. Nicely done for the out.
First of all, that's a great diving stop to keep the ball on the infield. Then he's able to get up and get an out. He also keeps that runner from advancing any further. If that ball gets through, the complexion of this inning could be drastically different.
2 outs. And now the runner breaks for the plate. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And that is that. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. It's the Marlins 2 and the Braves nothing. Man at first, one away.
The center fielder, Devin.
Strider with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Liner, base hit. Harris fires it in quickly. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down. First and second, one out. Wilson Contreras now at the plate. The pitch. Out to short. Henderson zips it to first, and Contreras is retired. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Strider deals. Ripped on the ground to second. The throw to first, and that's the inning. No runs on 2 hits. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
One out, base is empty.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. His 52nd home run of the season. And they add a run. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. That smash towards center. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Devin Brown. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a base hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he's squared up.
Runner takes off, and ball 4, 2 aboard. 2 on, 1 out. Alvarez getting ready to hit. 2 on, 1 out. Double steal in the dirt. Go to third, too late, safe, double steal. So on the wild pitch, 2 guys advance. Bounce to the right. Throw on to Olsen, there for the out. Runner scores from third. And here comes Ronald Acuna Jr. in a huge spot. This could end it. Swung on, belted. Back there.
Heads up.
Gone! Grand slam! Oh my! He muscles that one out of here. It's 7-5. That sound you hear is every writer in the press box smashing the delete button on their keyboards.
Talk about flipping the script, Boog. This story was set up for a different type of finish. Now, who knows how to win?
Tapped out in front of the plate. Throw on to Olsen, and the Marlins with just 1 out left. Here's Contreras now. On the ground, and this should do it. On to first, ball game. And the Braves take game 1 of the series on the road. Brown made a big contribution despite the loss. A 4-hit performance. Devin Brown on an absolute tear of late. Back here in Miami, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Devin Brown. Ripped to short. Whips it across. And quickly 1 away in the second. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Ground ball could be 2. Over to stop for 1. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. This is Bryson Stott. Line drive, base hit. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Brown, the next to hit. There's a sense of anticipation in the ballpark as everyone waits to see if he can inch closer to the consecutive game hitting streak. And that one is lifted in the air. Brings it in, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. So digging in, Masataka Yoshida. 2 outs. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and it falls. In comes the run from second. And it's an RBI single, and now just a 2-run deficit. 2-run game, a 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Liner, and this could be trouble. Gliding around third is India. 1 runs in, headed for the plate. He scores to tie it up. And the streak lives on. He keeps getting closer and closer to the record. There isn't a pitcher in the league who can solve him right now.
It's absolutely.
Brother takes off in the dirt. No throw. He steals third easily. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Trying to send this extra innings to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher, Agustin Ramirez. And that one popped in the air, left field. Encarnacion makes the grab, 1 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead.
First and second, 2 outs. And the batter will be the shortstop. Swing and a ground ball. Stop. Fires to first on the run. And that is the ball game. Brown kept that hitting streak going.
No, Boogie, it was a strong individual day.
Devin Brown ready to put on a show, playing as the lead. New inning getting started. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley. Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
There's a sense of anticipation in the ballpark as everyone waits to see if he can inch closer to the consecutive game hitting streak. Lopez back to work. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He sends it out of here. His 53rd homer of the year, and they cut into the lead. It's 3-1. And he just keeps on climbing. The home run extends this big-time hitting streak another game.
And how can you not love what he's doing right now? I mean, he's doing this under a lot of pressure at this point, but it looks like he's playing a wiffle ball in the backyard.
Brown under it. Yeah, come on, squeezes it. Both runners tagging. To third. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. Runner at first with no outs here. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Back here at Lone Depot Park, top of the 6th inning. Now the left fielder, Encarnacion, and that's a base hit.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Nobody out, runner at first. This one backs to left center, on its way, and that one's out of here. Another homer. His 54th home run of the season, and we are all tied up. It's 4-4. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
I'm excited to see that one again, but with the StatCast data, because that was a bomb. Oh, says he drove it out of here at 115 miles an hour.
I think I heard the ball screaming on its way out, and that's some serious exit velo. Pretty elite, and he caught it just right to get it up in the air as well.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. In comes the winning run, and the Marlins walk it off 5-4.
Well, you come into the ninth inning, it's a tied ball game. No one really wants to play extra, so everyone's looking at how we can get this game over with in regulation. Well, they got the run they needed, put one up, and they put one in the win column.
Brown with a game to remember, particularly walking it off for the win. Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John. Providing the clutch hit for his team. All eyes on a promising prospect again today. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the finale of this 4-game set. And a rope into center field, base hit.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Brown digs in now.
And all anyone can think about right now is his chase for that hitting streak record.
And it's fouled away.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Brown with a couple of homers in his last game. 0-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That's a hit. Gliding around third is India. Out at the plate. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Two on, 2 outs. On a line, base hit. Edwards around third. The throw in. Head first slide, safe at the plate. It's 4-1. Francisco Alvarez will hit next. Runners on the move. Got one out to right. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And that runner on at first with 1 gone. And the batter now, Austin Riley. Into center and a base hit. The throw to third. The tag out. You're out. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Base hit, left center field. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily to third, but the throw is wide, and it pulls the shortstop off the bag. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
This one in the air, right field. Makes the grab. Here comes the runner from third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 4-3. So runner at second, 2 down. And at the plate for Miami, Francisco Alvarez. Runner takes off for third. In the dirt, blocked. Throw to third, safe. That wasn't close. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. On the ground to third. Throws across the diamond. They limit the damage here. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the center fielder, Devin Brown. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, he hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here, but Wynn just absolutely killed it.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Brown now at the plate. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Coming home. He will score, and the Marlins tie it up. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out. So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Here comes Wilson Contreras. He's trying for third. In the dirt. Throw to third, and he's in there easily.
That was a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
On the ground. Riley fires to first, and Contreras is. Go-ahead run on base. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin. That's a hit.
Relay three.
And 2 on now as they try to rally here.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Hard hit left side. Henderson over to first in time. And we're headed. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Wilson Contreras. Runner breaks for third. Fly ball down the line. Drops into the glove to second. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. And up next for Miami, Maximo Acosta. The Marlins down to their final strike. Grounds 1 to short. Henderson on to first. Ball game. And the Braves hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. Brown.